Hey guys, so today I decided to show you how to make a sponge cake. I included all of my tips and tricks so you don't have to repeat my mistakes. For this recipe, you will need 300 grams of all-purpose flour, 300 grams of granulated sugar, 6 egg whites, 6 egg yolks, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 12 grams of baking powder, and 110 grams of milk. You will also need baking paper, baking tray that is 26 centimeters, and all of this is like the ingredients that I already told you. Egg whites, egg yolks, sugar, flour, 2 bowls, milk, vanilla extract, sieved, butter, whisk, teaspoon, and electrical mixer. I really suggest that you pre-prepare all of your ingredients before. It just makes all the process smoother and quicker. So then you're going to line up your baking tray with baking paper, and then you're going to mix your egg whites to stiff peak. That means that if you turn your bowl upside down, the mixture won't fall off. When you split your eggs, be really careful, because if just a drop of egg yolks falls into that mixture, it won't mix properly. Then you're going to mix together sugar and egg yolks. First, the consistency will be a little bit crummy, but just keep mixing it. Like, sugar has to dissolve. When the mixture looks something like this, you add in your milk. And then you're going to add in your vanilla. I just eyeball it because I know what a teaspoon looks like, but you can do it according to your preference. Then you're going to add in your flour and your baking powder and mix it with the electrical mixer, because we're going to fold in the egg whites, so you can do it. The footage where I folded in the egg whites with the whisk got lost, so after you add the flour and baking powder, you fold in the egg whites, carefully just adding air to the mixture so it will become lighter. Don't overmix it, otherwise the sponge will become very stiff and it won't absorb a lot of moisture. Then you're going to just grease your pan. And you're going to preheat your electrical oven to 175 degrees Celsius and bake for 40 minutes. Don't open and close during baking, because otherwise the sponge will fall and become very stiff. After that, after 40 minutes, you're going to perform a toothpick test. You're going to put the toothpick in the middle. If it's still wet, then it means that it needs more baking. If it's dry, just leave it out to let the sponge completely cool off. Tips and tricks to improve for the next time. As you saw, I used 2 bowls instead of 1, so I used smaller ones. For the eggs whites, like mixing the egg whites, it was completely fine, but for mixing the complete mixture, it was overflowing and the volume was just too much to handle for these bowls. So I suggest that you buy a bigger bowl that has much bigger volume, so you can really fold in the air properly. The sponge will become so much smoother and so much lighter, spongier. So yeah, it's so much better. If you want to use the smaller bowl, then I would suggest that you scale down on your recipes. So this is for a tray that is 26. If you want to use a smaller bowl, then just use a baking tray that is 10 centimeters, and of course scale down on your ingredients as well. Next time I'm going to show you how to fix the stiff kind of sponge, but it's always better to have the ingredients better in the first place than to fix it later. So yeah, I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer it for you. Subscribe and like for more videos like this, and I will see you later. Bye guys!